Hello Ramen Nation, Chris Cobain here, bringing you week 11 of the National Pokemon Association. The Baltimore Blazikens are taking on Coach TheXSeption and his Tampa Bay Luxrays. The Blazikens are coming off of their bye week and are 8-1 and essentially guaranteed a playoff spot as of right now. The XSeption and Tampa Bay Luxrays have about a 50-50 record this season, but XSeption is an exceptional puns battler and has an exceptional team as well, so he's definitely not something I can look over. Definitely going to be a good match today. Of course, if you have not checked out the team builder, make sure you do so. It is in the description below right now. It'll show you his team of 11 Pokemon, how good it actually is, and it'll show you my 6 Pokemon, why I'm running them, and all that other fun stuff. Pre-warning, before we actually get into the matches today, my house today is like noise central. There's hammering, there's drilling because we're doing some renovations on the kitchen downstairs, and there's also some kind of like festival event going on right outside my window with food and games and stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna like, hopefully they don't play annoying music or anything. That'd suck, but they might be making some noise, so if you hear any like horn beeps or people screaming for some reason or drilling or hammering or anything of that sort, dogs, birds, all that fun stuff, I apologize, but all can happen. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the match today. I feel like we've got a solid chance at this. My team is pretty well built to take on a lot of his team. We have the correct answers to his powerful offensive threats such as Lando and Keldeo, and of course, his all-powerful Mega Latios, and we have the right offensive Pokemon such as Mega Dancy, Gyarados, and Exploud to really put dents in a lot of his team in such a way that he cannot really counter us with it. So, even though I'm almost guaranteed a playoff spot, and this match in the long run probably doesn't mean too much, I'm obviously taking it very seriously here, and I'm actually really nervous. I don't know why I'm always so nervous. It's actually really annoying. I wish I wouldn't be. So we played like music something random last time. Let's pull some random stuff out of our butt here. I think I like music 12. It's either that or 14, the one I really like. Alright, let's take a look at his team. We see, okay, so we've got Keldeo, Bouffalant, Jellicent, Florges, Landorus, Therian, and he does in fact carry his Mega Latios. So I'm not too surprised at any of this. It's kind of exactly what I expected, for the most part. He did some other options. We don't see Houndoom, we don't see Honchkrow, which is, somewhat, good for me, because those things could have put a dent in my team. It does make my Colberberry on, a Slowking a little bit meh, but it still can obviously work really well for specifically like an offensive Landorus knockoff, though that is his only Stealth Rocker, as we noticed, so it could potentially be offensive, or defensive, excuse me, and I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Deancey here, and we're going to go ahead and just get this stuff going, boys. Here we go, week 11, Baltimore Blazikens, Tampa Bay Luxrays, starts whenever he picks his team. We'll see what happens. Make sure everything's chill in Discord. Yep, he says everything's fine. So I knew Lottie. This team's almost exactly what I expected. In fact, this is the closest I've guessed correctly the entire time. If I had to make like, if my actual guess would have been like, Honchkrow instead of Bouffalant, and he does that. In fact, he leads off with Bouffalant. Very, very interesting play there. Okay. So we see the Bouffalant come out first. I don't have a need to really need Magic Bounce. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna check really fast right off the bat here to see if Bouffalant gets a setup attack. I don't, off the top of my head, think it does. But for some reason, like something's like, what if it gets Swords Dance? And I don't want to give him a free Swords Dance. And it does actually get Swords Dance. Okay, so I actually do not want to stay in here. It is somewhat unlikely that he's running Swords Dance, but I definitely do not want to make a risk here. Go for Protect or go for damage and him just completely thrash me. It'd be awful. So we're gonna make a really hard switch instantly into our physically defensive Garchomp, who's gonna absolutely. Oh, he doesn't bring Double either. Just realized that. That's cool. And he goes, oh man! Woo! He went right for Swords Dance as well, so he actually made that play That's very interesting. Let me run another quick calc here. I want to see Mega Diancie, 2v2 special attack. Let me see how much a Moonblast would have done to a regular Bouffalant here. I would have been able to hit it, actually. Assuming its spread is relatively what this is. But this thing shouldn't be too big of a deal now. I'm actually just going to go ahead and... Let me calc on Earthquake, actually. There's some drilling right there. Let's see. Are you tank jump? Earthquake does not too much to him, but it is enough to 2-hit KO him after all the shenanigans. So we're going to go ahead and just stay in and Earthquake him here. And this should do a decent chunk. And it does very little, actually. But that's fine. We should be able to live one, and we do pretty easily there. He's going to reveal that we are a really defensive set, obviously. But this, oh, okay, so he's, recoil as well, right, okay, so, good, okay, so let's go ahead and Dragon Tail, take him out, pick up a kill, start the game, not a bad use. This thing's really powerful, and really bulky, so I'm definitely okay with taking this down, early. Good use of Garchomp here. Landorus now could become somewhat of an issue, especially if it's Choice Scarf more so than anything else, but we do have ways to deal with it, so it's not that big a deal. Slowking can definitely put a dent in it, no matter what his set is, as can Jirachi, as can Diancie to a degree, and Gyarados actually, so... If he's not Choice Scarfed, which I'm assuming he's not, we could be in a really powerful position here. I didn't want to take any damage on the Diancie either, because Diancie needs all HP to live an Earthquake from Lottie. If it's at max HP, it does live. Oh, he's cussed that Berry! Oh, man! And I'm dead. Wow! Well played. Well played, Custap there. Holy crap. Okay. Shocking. Okay, so we're going to go into Jirachi here and pick up a kill real fast. Custap Berry, that's very clever by him. Well done to the exception there. Very well played. And we're just going to go ahead and click U-turn and get out of here. Let's pick ourselves up an instant kill. Wow, though, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's very impressive. That's a very impressive play right there. Alright, that's fine though. Still good use of Garchomp there. No rocks up, obviously. But that's not too big of a deal, honestly, right here. Boufalant's now essentially a waste of time. And we still have we didn't absolutely need Garchomp. Would have been nice for some other things, but we could definitely still to pick up the slack with other things, so no big deal. Poor Garchomp. Poor Garchomp getting taken out by that set. That's a legendary set. Sucks too, because if I would have stayed in with Diancie, I would have been able to pick up a 2-hit there, or potentially at least do a massive chunk of damage there, and then let Garchomp finish him afterwards. He actually does switch out to save it, which will just give me some switch initiative, so he'll jump into Jelly Scent, which is totally fine here. And will U-turn out, possibly predicted like an Iron Head there to some effect. We see the Curse Body on him as well, so we do know that now. And what do I want to come into here? Probably Subwoofer. But he is Curse Body, and if he gets that Curse Body, I think it'd be really obnoxious, honestly. But I think that is my play. He doesn't have a direct switch in for this, so we do see the lefties on him, which is not really a surprise. So he's nothing ridiculous here, and even a max special defensive set can't take 2. So we're gonna go ahead and just like pray we don't get RNG'd here. A second Curse Body in a row would be, it's 30%, would be really unfortunate for us, as I'd be forced to switch and he could just recover, and I don't have fantastic switch-ins for this right now, so. But he does not have a switch-in. Florges is the only one that even potentially does. Florges isn't a threat for multiple reasons, mostly Jirachi, obviously. So, we'll see what happens here. He's going to take his time on this one, but he knows that X-Plow is going to be doing massive damage to everything he's got. Let while we're waiting here, I'm going to run a quick calc, just to see. I already know it 2 hits, but 252 modest choice specs against the Jelly, and specially defensive. And Boom Burst, yeah, Boom Burst has a 90-something% chance to 2-hit KO after Leftovers recovery. He does stay in. He is a fully specially defensive set. We do not see the Cursed Body. Hopefully no burn, and no, cool. And this gives us fantastic options here. So now Jelly Scent is very, very weakened. We'll now have a hard time coming in on anything, and we're going to be able to just go ahead and just take him out here, really. It's a little interesting to note that he did not go into Bouffalant to take that damage. He must have something on Bouffalant where he feels like it's still useful. But that's pretty interesting, because he does lose Jelly, so Jelly does go away. X-Squad picks up the first kill of the game for us, and still no Cursed Body, thankfully, which will put him in a tremendously pressured situation here. His only real switch in now really becomes Keldeo, which is not a threat to my team at all. Good. Good. So we do pick up the first kill on our side. 5-on-5 now. Garchomp is dead, but he also has a really super weakened Bouffalant, who was running a very defensive spread. What is Bouffalant's base speed here? I know I'm built to outspeed base 75. Oh yeah, I'm much faster. Yeah, I'm gonna be way faster than him, unless he's like max speed, which based on that Earthquake roll, he was not. He was very defensive, or very HP invested. And out, in fact, does come the Keldeo. Cool. Alright, so we do see Keldeo come out. We do have an all-day switch in for this, unless this is like choice specs, hidden power, super effective in some manner. This thing is not a threat, so my easy play here is just to go into my boy, I can't think of his name, Slowking, and just click Scald on something. He doesn't have a switch in, except for sacking Bouffalant. He could switch into Lottie as well, but it does risk taking a burn, which he would not like, and I can detail either of his sets out, no problem. Not bad. Not bad. These battles are always so nerve-wracking, so... Whew, he does not make any double there, and he will probably just go for the Secret Sword, and he does, and this will do absolutely 0. No. Less than nothing. And now, obviously, he'll be fearing some sort of Psychic Attack. What his switch in for a Psychic Attack would probably be Lottie or Florges. Or just sacking Bouffalant. But my play here is 100% just to click Scald and try to pick up a burn. I do not fear Lottie with Slowking when it's neutral, and I do not fear Florges in general. So completely winning position for us here. And he does carry hidden power, so he's not choice, and it is super effective, though it doesn't do a lot of damage in general. And we will Scald. It will do very little here. No burn either, but he can't kill me with another one, as it didn't do that much. So I think my play here is just to go ahead and click Psyshock. That's one of two things. That's either Hidden Power Electric for... That's either Hidden Power Electric or it's Hidden Power Bug. I don't know which. Should I switch out here? Do I need HP on... Not really. Not really, no, I don't. I'm going to go and switch here. I'm going to keep my Regenerator and keep my health up as much as I can. And we're going to make a switch into Jirachi. And it gives us that pressure with that potential of us going for of a Psychic Attack for him to be forced out. And it gives us a chance to U-turn again to pick up some momentum. If he makes a play here and goes for like anything really, then he makes a really good play. If he makes a play and goes for like Hydro, props to him. It won't pick up the kill, but it still props to him. I would like health so I can fight off Florges better, but Florges can't do too much to me anyway. So, and we are Choice Scarfed here, so we're faster than his whole team. And he does go right for hidden power, and we'll get to... No, actually, they're both neutral. Never mind. We do see it is neutral to us. So, what else could it be? It's not Ghost or Dark, obviously. But there's no... Really, those would be really dumb decisions. We also don't see a Life Orb, but he's not Choiced. He's not Lefties. The only thing I can think of right now is, like... Just Expert Belt, or a potential, like... A potential, like, Resto Chesto? Alright. Well, we're gonna U-turn out now. He cannot afford to stand on Keldeo, as I would absolutely dominate him. And he knows that. It would be a decent play to go for Ice Punch as well, but that's a little too risky. Ice Punch would be a very decent play too, but there's a potential he goes in Boof Lane to sack it. I don't want to reveal I have that yet. He does... Wow! He stayed in! What? Okay, man. Yo, that's... Wow, okay, props, I guess. I don't know if that was a prediction or what, but damn. And he goes back for Secret, so... Obviously, he still can't kill me here. I think by this time, I'm just gonna go for Psyshock. And just make a safe play. I'm just gonna go with the safe play now. He doesn't seem to fear anything here. Like, he's just okay. So if he goes for damage, he will die at this point in time. So, and he does not this time. So we'll be able to regenerate all our health back now, which is good. He will go into Latios. And, we do very little there. We're going to make a hard switch into Jirachi here, as the only play he would do that would threaten me is going for Earthquake. And I don't believe he's going to do so. So if he does Dragon Dance, we will die, but we can come back in on Slowking and beat him. So we see the Lottie come out. Okay. And he goes for what here? Oh my lord, he's running the Dragon Dance set. Holy crap, he actually ran it. I wasn't sure he would. And he's obviously going to be faster than me now. I feel like I need to sack something here, so I can Dragon Tail him out. He still has Florges. I seriously really need Jirachi still. We're going to sack Subwoofer. Man, he is the DD set. I wasn't sure if he was going to run that. But he is running it. We are prepared for it, so it's not a super huge deal. But damn. It's crazy to know that he's running it, though. Could be bad. This could be kind of bad for us, obviously, here. This could be somewhat of an issue. He will most likely... it took him a while to pick his move. I'm assuming he's got Earthquake. If he doesn't have it, then wow. Huh? Oh. Okay. He's running that for Slowking. He doesn't have a way to beat Jirachi. And he doesn't have Earthquake either. He's running that for defensive Slowking. This is interesting. He does have EQ as well. My life. So he's got D-Dance. He's missed. His last move has to... He doesn't have recovery. He has literally 0 recovery right now. Alright, well, Headache can take anything here. A Thunderbolt from a mix set won't do monkey garbage to me, and I'll be able to Dragon Tail him out, which he's probably not ready for. So, right here, we're most likely going to see the T-Bolt come through. It'll do a half-decent chunk of damage. Let me run a quick calc. I don't know. I'm assuming he's way more offensive than he is defense, or physically offensive than he is especially offensive. So we're gonna calc Mega Latios. Doesn't have a set. Just calc a T-Bolt. Just calc a straight Thunderbolt here. He goes for Earthquake again. That'll do nothing. Does very little. And we get the Dragon Tail off and do some damage and phase him out. So there you go. And he jumps into Landorus. Beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so let me calc offensive U-turn on me. Landorus. We're gonna just calc the Choice Scarf set, and U-turn does like 50-ish%. It does a lot. Shite. He goes for knockup, won't do anything, but it's more likely he clicks U-turn, as that makes more sense. This is an interesting play for me to have to make here. Okay. Oh, this is calcing the wrong set. Never mind, I'm calcing the wrong Slowking. Shit. Okay, I'm glad I realized that. We are relaxed. Okay, he doesn't do that much, actually. He doesn't do that much at all. We're gonna Scald and go for a burn. Roll Rock Polish. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Burn him. Burn him. Nah, that's fine. And this just allows us to go into Scald for the kill. He can't kill us. He won't U-turn either, so he'll go for knockoff probably. If he's gonna have knockoff, I bet, and he's gonna go for it, and it's gonna do nothing because of my Colbur. That's what the Colbur's for, boys. Earthquake isn't gonna do anything enough anyway. It can do about 50-ish. Explosion would kill me if he had it. Which would be disgusting, honestly, but still. Can't believe that has no recovery on that Lottie. That's so weird. And it's got Thunderbolt on a DD set. Man, that's crazy. We're in a pretty solid position here, though. Lottie becomes the biggest threat after whatever happens here. Especially when you got Thunderbolt. For Gyarados, too, which is very, actually, harmful to us. I'm glad I realized he has it, though. Burn would have been fantastic there. I could have went for Slack Off. Everything would have been so beautiful. Oh well, though. Can't win them all, I guess, in terms of RNG. But it's very good to know he's running. Whoa! He purely switches out and jumps into Keldeo. I still don't get the burn. Game, why? But why? Wow, I can't believe he did that. That hidden power to me. We don't know. We still don't. We know it. We only know it's super effective. So, I'm going to be safe. The worst item he could be carrying is the Expert Belt in terms of hurting us. So we're going to calc that. I'm counting just a hidden power, whatever here. Ghost. It's not Ghost, but it does like 40%. So he doesn't kill us. We can always regenerate her out. The only problem is I really want Slowking to be a decent health moving forward here. Let's go. We're gonna make a switch in Jirachi here. Oh, we doubled into fantastic. Fantastic, boys. So let's calc Ice Punch. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Fan-friggity-tastic. We got Mega Lottie coming through. And Ice Punch does a little over 50. We are actually 252 attack. But no, it's Adamant. It's calcing Adamant. We're not. So we're able to do about 50-ish with this, or U-turn. Either or, and he can't really hurt us, so we're gonna go for Ice Punch. We do have the ability to pick up the kill right now. Please do! Not quite. He does live. But he goes for Earthquake, and it should not kill as he's mixed. Does not kill. Glorious! And Latios is now down. Unless he switches, which he could, but he doesn't have a switch in really, so. Lottie's still a big deal for him. It's very possible for him to switch out here, but right now, everything on his team, except for Keldeo, is Ironhead fodder. Literally, everything. We are setting up for just complete domination with a late game Jirachi destruction. Good. Okay. This is not bad at all. This is very good. If we can weaken that Keldeo, which is actually his switch in right now, if we can weaken that Keldeo, which would be his Ice Punch switch in, we can really start, you'll start to see that I can just Ironhead spam. I really would have liked that kill. He does, wow man, he saves everything. And he goes into Keldeo, yes! Absolutely glorious damage, beautiful, freeze it. Just because it's funny. No. Damn game. Why you do this? Alright, easy play. Easy play. Alright. If we kill Keldeo, I win. Bouflant can't take one. Lando can't take one. Lottie can't take one. Floor just can't take anything from me. He can't hurt me back. He does go for the right play, makes the hidden power play, which is good. Well done. It does a lot. Do I need Gara? Do I need Gara? I'd like Gara, yes. I would still also like Headache. Though not really, because he can't Dragon Dance on anything, and he can't Rock Polish either. Never mind, I'm fine. Let's go and kill him. I think I win. I think. I can't see a way I lose now. So Keldeo's gonna die. I don't see a way that Jirachi does not clean this up for me. Everything on his team except for Florges is in Ironhead range. And Florges wouldn't live well on what's it gonna do back. And plus flinches. Slowking does work here. Definitely good work by him. He can go into Lando, I won't let him Rock Polish. He can go into Lottie, I'll phase him out. I won't let him Dragon Dance. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him set up on me. Nothing he can do about it. As far as I can tell, there's nothing he can do about this. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe something will come out of nowhere and body me somehow. I don't know what it would be though. Goes into Bouflant. And we're gonna let ourselves go here, so we don't actually end up using our berry. Bouflant will finally pick up a kill, or will pick up a kill. Taking a while to pick this move here. Wild charge, okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, so wild charge will take us out, which is fine. Takes that super duper relevant recoil damage. And just Mega Diancie in his face. There's no point. He can't even kill me. Yeah, that. Let's go. He's not faster because I know he's really bulky. He'd have to be almost maximum speed, and I know he's not. So we just Moonblast here. If he like Miracle outspeeds me and kills me, then oh well. It wouldn't mean that much, but... I'm looking at his team here with the dead Keldeo and the dead Jelly were his 2 Ironhead switch-ins, and along with Lando. The only thing I can see that would potentially even partially become somewhat of an issue is if he had Rocky Helmet Lando, which he still could, and I wouldn't die to the Rocky Helmet recoil anyway. So then I'd have to not flinch Florges and die? I guess? That's all I can see. Okay, Dancy picks up a kill. Kills Bouffalant with the Moonblast, finally. And he's down to 3. He's got no switching for me. Florges can come in, but doesn't want to take Moonblasts. Can't beat Jirachi no matter what it does. Lottie can come in and Earthquake, but I don't die to a fully physically offensive one, which I don't think he is. Hey look, music. I really don't know if you guys can hear that. If you can hear that, I don't know if you can over like the music and everything, but if you can, I do apologize. I told you guys there was some kind of festivities going on. It sounds like Elvis or something. So if that does come through the microphone, I do apologize. He does go into Lottie. That's super irrelevant. 1, he has to win a speed tie. And 2, he can't kill me with Earthquake unless he freaking crits here. So, no matter at all. It is no matter to me. Oh, he's got Steel Wing! Ha! And he did win the speed tie. Clever boy! He had no stab at all. Not a single stab attack. Cute, okay. That's cool. Not bad, though. I'm honestly not even bad. That's cute. Not a bad. So his full set was DD, T-Bolt, EQ, Steel Wing. Not a single stab attack. Huh. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Okay, not bad, XSeption, not bad. Props for the set, dude. Makes sense, too. It's not even I don't even think it's terrible. I think it's alright. I really think that's an okay thing. That's pretty interesting. What did he just switch into? Okay. Is he Rocky Helmet here? That'd be annoying. No. Huh. Okay. Okay, it's over. I think it's over now. I think Gyarados cleans him pretty easily here. He can't kill me with 1 Stone Edge. I'm not gonna DD, as there's no need to. At all. So we're just gonna Waterfall. I don't want him to like set up like freaking Rock Polish. He does go right for Stone Edge. It's not gonna kill. It does a lot, but it does not pick up the kill. He's actually Life Orbed. I could have set up Dragon Dance and just won that, but at this point now, he goes into Lottie. Lottie has no recovery, and that will cost him the game. That's what's okay. If he had recovery on Lottie right now, 1, I would have played the game different. But if he had recovery on Lottie right now, he could have come in and attempted to roost on me and really put me in a bad spot. But he doesn't. He doesn't have it. So all it really comes down to is can Jirachi at its health 1v1 Florges? That's what this game is now. I'm liking my chances, but who knows? I've seen stupider things happen. Kills me with T-Bolt. Gyarados does go down. Gyarados does take a seat there, and it's down to 2v1. My Jirachi against his 1 HP Lottie. And his Florges. Obviously, he can't do anything. Obviously, he can't switch. That would be the weirdest decision of all time. Okay, so Lottie will go down to the Iron Head. And it's 1v1. It comes down to this. Does Jirachi beat Florges 1v1? And if I'm, as the Florges master that I have always been, I cannot imagine me losing this fight. I cannot see a scenario in which Florges beats me at all. Unless this man is rocking... Lives, does not flinch, and is rocking some form of hidden power. We do a massive amount of damage. We do pick up the flinch, and that will be the game. No potential shenanigans with any Iron Head or with any hidden powers or ridiculous attacks. We do get that 60-40 flinch there in our favor. Does get the roll. And there's absolutely nothing he can do now. Jirachi's going to pick up the final kill. Granting him his, is it his third kill here? I don't remember. No, it's his second kill, yeah. He did not kill, the Bouffalant went down to Diancie. Takes a while to pick his move, doesn't matter though. Ironhead will come through, and Florges will take a seat. Thank you, Florges, I love you. Thank you for being loyal to me and doing nothing in this match. And that will be the end of the game. The Baltimore Blazikens will pick up a very, very narrow 1-0. What a match. Well played by XSeption. A 1-0 victory over the Tampa Bay Luxrays. I felt like, for the most part, I played that game fairly well. There's a couple of things in hindsight I probably could have played a little better. I think. I really overplayed that Keldeo at first and allowed it to do some damage. But otherwise, I think we played this pretty well. And the 1-0 does come through, and that literally now does guarantee the Blazikens a playoff spot. There is absolutely no way we can miss the playoffs now. So, celebration tonight, boys. The Blazikens are going on to the playoffs. As per usual, though, guys, thank you for watching the battle. I very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like to support your Baltimore Blazikens, your playoff-bound Baltimore Blazikens. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so as well. I'd really appreciate that. We pull out battle content such as this constantly. My whole YouTube is full of battles like this. This is like probably second in terms of this is probably the second best battle I've had behind Dan's. So XSeption played this phenomenally well. Really, really unique coverage, really unique spreads. So well done to XSeption one more time. Again, guys, thank you for watching the battle. I appreciate it. That's it for this week of the National Pokemon Association. Next week, I believe we take on Kraselki and the Adelaide Umbreons in week 12 of the NPA, and I hope to see you guys there for that. All right? I'm out. Peace. Ramanation. See you guys next week.